This crazy guy Tyler Brad set the world record by kayaking off the 189-foot Palouse Falls in Washington. Amazingly, he came out of it unscathed. Now, this waterfall was once much larger, and so was the river. The cataract, which is the erosional feature made by the waterfall, is 500 feet wide, indicating that the waterfall was once 500 feet wide. It's the focusing force of water that makes the rounded edge of the cataract. And water exploding outwards when it impacts the bottom creates an undercut or overhanging cliff. These are the features of a cataract. India has some of the most impressive cataracts in the world, way larger and way taller than those of Washington. The waterfall that formed these, no one could survive kayaking off. This group of cataracts has steps in its formation. Over 2.5 kilometers wide, these waterfalls were no joke. Washington also has steps in its larger, more famous cataracts. So is this essentially a river step sequence? Absolutely. Both India and Washington have many steps in their landscapes. These are made by rivers. Okay, so if we look around the Palouse River, we can see that these are some river terrace steps, right? So each of these being riverbanks. And as we move over, we can see that this was also once a riverbank as well. And you'll notice that there's a ton of mounds all over the place here. That's what you find in floodplains. And so this here is also another river step, being another riverbank and terrace on top. So when we zoom out, if we want to count them all, we could count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then if we go over to this tributary right over here, we can find some more steps. And as we go upstream, we can actually find a lot of data. And this is also a riverbank here. All right, so this was a riverbank here. All of these are more detailed steps here. And then we look at this tributary, and there's hardly even a creek. Okay, so this is the Palouse River, and if we zoom out, we can see that we're in the channeled scablands. All of these are actually river channels. So if we zoom into this channel, for example, we can see that the channel's bank is right here, and the other bank is right here. So if you're looking at this and you're on land, you might just think this is just a cliff, but you don't get a nice straight-lined cliff for no reason. It's actually a riverbank from one of the streams of the channeled scablands.